Greetings, everyone. My name is Karina. I'm the head of growth of EIT Community Reach Hub Ukraine. And today, together with EIT Urban Mobility, we're happy to welcome you at the info session for businesses, entrepreneurs, and scientists. EIT Urban Mobility is a European initiative to create livable urban spaces. And today, EIT Urban Mobility has opened competitions and programs for entrepreneurs from all over the Europe, including Ukraine. And due to our amazing speakers today, Pavel and Barbara, we will learn about the open calls from EIT Urban Mobility, some opportunities to get funding or test the developments in practice, and of course, partnership and matchmaking options that there might be. Pavel, I guess that's it from my side. I will not do any spoilers anymore. The floor is yours, and please welcome.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. And let me introduce me first. My name is Pavel Vrba. I am sitting in our Innovation Hub East, which is based in the beautiful city of Prague. And my responsibility or my role is that I am Innovation Lifecycle Officer. So, simply said, I am working to help the innovators to create the beautiful projects and to bring this innovation on the market. But I will explain you the details later. For today, I would like to start with you to explain what is the EIT Urban Mobility, how we work. In the, let's say, next stage, we will describe the opportunities which are available at this moment. And of course, at the end, we can have a discussion where I can answer your questions or we can discuss your feelings and opportunities. Yes. So, the EIT Urban Mobility. We are the international organization, and our focus is
Yeah.
to transform the mobility for more livable cities. What does it mean? To make the life in the cities easier in relation to the impacts which is brought by the uh, mobility and every aspects of the services which are related. EIT Urban Mobility is simply said the network of the various partners and organizations. Here I have some older presentation. At this moment, we are more than 1,000 organizations because we rapidly grow in the last year. And simply said, the EIT Urban Mobility represents the cities, national governments, EU institutions, universities, also representing students, research institutes, the small SMEs, the small and medium companies, the startups, and also the large corporates and large players in the industries. Altogether, we are trying to create the environment friendly for the innovation, an environment which is helping the innovation go on the market, to pilot the innovation, and to implement this innovation in such a complicated, let's say, environment. Yes. Uh, what what we are doing? We are trying to accelerate the urban mobility transition. So on the one hand, you have these cities or the countries, and we have, let's say, three main pillars. How we do it? We are bringing the talent to business. That means you have really talented people at the universities, the research institutions, which has a deep knowledge and expertise about the topics. And we are trying to work with them continuously to bring the additional value for the municipalities and governments which are requiring this expertise and which are really open to implement the innovation. Then is the second part, which is the innovation to the market. Innovation to the market means that there are the small company startups or even the research institutes which have some specific innovations, some specific technology and a significant improvement of the actual situation in the urban mobility. And this innovation we are helping to bring to the market, and we have, let's say, several different kinds of the tools how we do it. The most important from them, it's a tool which we call the grants. That means simply we are financially supporting the creation and implementation of the innovation. The last part, but also very, very important, we are supporting the startups to scale, to bring the innovation by the investments. At this moment, EIT Urban Mobility is the largest investor in Europe in relation to the urban mobility topics. So whenever you are looking for the organization which is investing into your startup, you are in the urban mobility area, most probably the EIT Urban Mobility should be the best because we are the largest in Europe. And all of these three aspects altogether are giving giving us the opportunity to change the life in the cities. So there is the expertise, there are the innovation which can be tested, and there are in the investments into the startups which are making the innovations. Uh, let's say some interesting numbers because we are talking and showing some, let's say, some frame, but to be able to imagine what is behind. We are having the one of the flagship. It was just 2 weeks ago in Barcelona, where we are supporting the match and connect between all of these partners, and we are co-organizing the Tomorrow Mobility Congress every year, which is one of the largest event in Europe, which is focusing on the smart city, which is focusing on smart mobility and all the related topic. In the last year, because this is presentation from the last year, there was 15,000 visitors. This year it was more than 25,000 of visitors. And also we had a great opportunity to present more than 114 showcases on our digital platform. When we are talking about the talent to business, in our network, there is more than 15,000 of the professionals which are trained by the Competence Hub, which can create a really strong expertise for the municipalities and for the organizations which are demanding this topic. Also, we are going to be, or we are positioning ourselves as one of the most powerful influencers in the urban mobility area. So you can imagine that on the learning channel, there is more than 950,000 of the views. And in relation to the innovations to the market, there is more than 70, now it's around 100 innovation projects supported since 2020, and more than 23 solutions which were launched to the market. So in relation to the startups, and I told you we are the largest investor in this area, we have already supported near to 200 of the startups by more than 77 million of the euros, which represents the investment raised into the portfolio of our startups and into the activities helping the startups to grow and to go on the market. As I told you, it is about the network. So what is really important, we are trying to create the impact in all the cities across the Europe. As you can see this map, the number of the projects is continuously growing. So we had made more than 51 pilots. Now it will be more than 70 pilots in more than 27 cities. So, and this number is growing every single day. What is our focus when we are talking? Okay, we would like to see the impact. We would like to see the innovation. We are supporting startups and the different organizations. And what are the main topics? So we have several. We call it high impact topics. The first one is a future mobility. The second one is active mobility. The third one is a public rail. Fourth one, sustainable city logistics, and the last one is mobility and energy. When we are talking about the future mobility, we are talking about the autonomous driving, we are talking about the different digital solutions for to using AI or some data to make, let's say, the journeys more comfortable, to plan more efficiently, more efficiently the transportation. When we are talking about the active mobility, we are talking about how we support the cycling, how we support other, let's say, domains which are equal to the active mobility. And for example, how to charge your e-bike, how to plan your safe journey on the bike, how to support all the activities by the biking adoption in the municipalities, because for many of the municipalities it is a big challenge, which is winning or losing the elections. And yes, it is a big topic. As well, the public realm, it's about the urban planning, how to collect the relevant data to understand what is happening in the city, how to plan the city in the better way, how to, for example, work with the city's infrastructure, how to make the city livable. In some cases, it's of course about the low emission zones, it's about prohibiting for the cars to approach the city center. It's about the different, let's say, instruments which are helping the cities to renew the culture of the living inside. Another topic, it's a really big topic, sustainable city logistics. So you can imagine how to efficiently plan the journeys, how to use the zero emission vehicles, cargo bikes or electric bikes, hydrogen cars, or whatever is related to the logistics and can improve a little bit the efficiency and also, let's say, the pollutions created by the logistics. And then mobility and energy. This is also a big topic. When we are talking about the mobility and energy, we are not just talking about the vehicles. I mean, about the cars. We are talking about the buses, e-boats, or all the potential, let's say, new kinds of the vehicles which are consuming something different than is just fuel. So we are talking about the hydrogen topics. We are talking about the electricity charging topics, how to work with the batteries, how to use the batteries for the second life, and other energy topics, the community charging, the different kind of the tools, how to work and how to use the energy most efficiently. So, as I said on the start, I'm based in Prague. My responsibility is about the Central Eastern Europe plus Israel. So I'm also responsible for Ukraine as an innovation officer. However, we have several hubs within the Europe, because for the innovation projects you need the collaboration not just in some specific region. You need the cross region or pan European collaboration. Most of our projects are running in two different countries with total different, let's say, uh, conditions, with in total different temperament of the people and everything. So as you can see, we have several hubs. The first hub is here in Prague, which is responsible for the Central Eastern Europe. Then we have the hub south in Barcelona, where is also our headquarters, which is covering most of the southern Europe. Then we have the hub north, based in Copenhagen in Denmark. It is covering the northern Europe, then east, and then hub central, which is covering the, let's say, the central countries, including the Germany, Italy, Croatia, and for example the Turkey. Yes. So as you can see, we have really wide coverage of the countries, and what we are working on is to connect different people from the different parts of the Europe to work together, because we strongly believe that the potential is in pan-European collaboration. So simply said, on the one hand, we have some adopters because sometimes you don't have the market enough mature. For example, for the cycling, like the Czech Republic, when it is still developing, or for the electromobility. But on the other hand, there are the places for the solutions like Denmark or Netherlands, where cycling is totally adopted, and the let's say the teams from the countries which are working with this topic, and yet their countries are not on enough level on the adoption, have the opportunity to pilot and to implement the solution into the countries where they are simply ready. We have also something which is called the regional innovation scheme. Where are the something which we call the RIS hubs? They are the local RIS hubs in Portugal, Greece, Latvia, Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Serbia, Slovenia, Croatia, Malta, and Turkey. Those are our little offices which are collaborating with us and which are helping us to find the relevant partners for our network. Short introduction. I am new in the team, so I'm still not there. But we have a team in Prague. We have this let's say dedicated responsibilities within the areas, and yes, we are here for you. Uh, what's the I will call it like in the startup, what is a unique proposition for the and value proposition for our partners? We have, let's say, four main areas. As I already mentioned, it's really important to get connected all of the partners together. So when you join the EIT Urban Mobility, is about the access to the network. As I told you, the network is actually more than 1,000 of partners from the different cultures, different nationalities, and from the, let's say, different industries or different players, which means that for us it's really easy to connect you with the colleagues from the different country to bring this access. Yes, for exchanging the experience, for creating the new projects, exchanging the ideas, and to build, let's say, your network what you need. The second is access to the market. Of course, it is that we are supporting these innovation projects. It's simply that we are providing the funding to implement and pilot the solution, to measure it, and to prove that this solution can really contribute and to be really impactful. Another is access to the funding opportunities. As I mentioned, we are one of the largest investor in the Europe into the urban mobility. We are also opening the different kind of the calls every single year, which are focusing on the different topics, and yes, and supporting not just by the knowledge but also financially. And of course, the access to knowledge. As I also mentioned, some markets are in some, let's say, areas more or less developed. So it's really important to share the knowledge and the best practices within the community, and it's one of our role. So from that point of view, we are, let's say, offering this kind of the services which are related to the strategic dialogue, project development, also EIT funding, that we are able to work with you on the Horizon Europe projects or some activities which are the large scale or are focusing on the R&D. And of course, we are offering the marketplace, which is easy to register your company or your business and to show up that you are providing some kind of the good services. We have some partnerships. I will be really fast here because I think it's better to discuss what is your need right now than to focus on to how to partner immediately and what is the cost for this. But we have, let's say, two different kind of the partners. We have the gold partners is usually for the large institutions which are requiring more individual services and which are requiring, let's say, more individual approach. And then we have the silver partnership, which is more about how you work with our network. So to simplify it, the golden partners, we are for them available 24/7 for the services. For the silver partners, it's a lighter communication, and it's more about how to work let's say with the network itself, because you will have many ways how to approach the network. Okay, this is the end of the presentation. But what is now really important for you? It's end of the year at this moment, so we are just let's say closing. We are just closing all the innovation calls for this year. From the point of view of the opportunities which are available, I will send you some presentation into the email. On our website, you can, and I will show you how you can find all the time some let's say way how to which is related to our calls. So let, okay, this is our website, eitUrbanMobility.eu. Uh, what is important for you for all the time? It's this: get involved and call for proposals. This is really the base for your success, because there you have the whole overview of the all the calls and funding opportunities which we are offering. I think it's better to show it here on the website than in the presentation, because at the end of the day, you can always check the actual calls which are open. So what we have open now, the financial support to startups. It's the investment call which is provided by our Impact Ventures investment fund, and I will show you how to orientate. Yes, here. So the call is closing at the 10th of January. Then you have some key dates. So this is really important. Please take a look on this. You have some information about the total funding, and you have also some information for the countries which can be involved, and some more details about all the details of the call. So uh, okay, this is the first one. Then it's another one which is also open for the startups, but it is not about the investment. It is about the innovation. This is SME expansion call, and to make it simple, SME expansion call is about the situation when you have on the one hand the startup, on the second hand you have the potential customer, and the startup has two possibilities. The startup is creating some new innovation up of their existing product, or the startup is expanding to the new country. The core of this call is to describe the impact and propose the project which will have the duration of the 6 months. There is a deadline of the 2nd of December 2024, and so it's not pretty a lot of time. However, from the point of view of your customer, it's necessary just to bring LOI from them and to provide the suitable, let's say, the suitable topic and the suitable solution. The total funding is 59,500 euros, which is fully funded by the EIT. So that means that there is no co-funding and required from the startups, and is fully funded by the EIT. This call is really suitable for expanding with your projects and with your ideas. Yes. So this is the opportunity which is open right now, and in 2 weeks there will be also opened something which is called Raptor, and the Raptor project is also about the innovation. This Raptor is specific project when we have selected 15 cities which defined their challenges, and based on their challenges we are looking for the solution which can help cities to solve their challenge. In the meaning of the funding provided into this call, it's going to be 50,000 euro, where the co-funding rate is 25% from the startup point of view. The co-funding can be made on the, let's say, eligible cost, which can be the personal expenses. That means that you need to pay your employees, or you need to utilize something what has your company. Yes, I will send you the details about this course through the email. And yes, and this is what we have opened right now. As you can see, there is several calls. So the main season for the calls will start in the first half of the next year. And as you can see, there are the different kind of the challenges and which we are presenting. This for these various kinds, we are able to, let's say, it's the best always to take a look on our websites, because it's changing every year. Yes, so the regularity of the calls, it's they are, let's say, changing every year. So it's always good to really go on our websites to push, get involved, and then the call for proposals. There you can find everything related. So this is the base of our information. So I thank you for your attention. And now I think is coming the most important part. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me, and to discuss the possibilities what we have. No questions? Katarina, Karina, you are muted
Yes,
now.
yes, sorry. Thank you. I was just saying that probably the presentation was so filled with the new information and additional opportunities that our attendees need to check the website. And after that, we'll definitely refer with some additional questions. On our side, we will be awaiting for the presentation from you, Pavel, and from the team to share it with our attendees. But dear colleagues, in case you have a question, please raise your hand. You have a unique opportunity to do it now. Or, of course, we will facilitate the intro. You can reach out to us at Ukraine@eitcommunity.eu, and we will be happy to support you in all kind of interactions with EIT Urban Mobility or any other EIT kick. So do we have any question? Thanks for the review. Thank you, Ksenia. It is important for us to have you here. Pavel, thank you so much for your presence here today. Barbara, thank you so much to you also, and to the whole Urban Mobility team for your knowledges and for all of the experiences and opportunities that you have shared with the Ukrainian market. We're looking forward to implementing more of the projects with you together with our participants and listeners at the Ukrainian market, and hoping to see you soon. Stay safe, and looking forward to see you on more info days from EIT Community Risk Hub Ukraine. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you. Have a great day.